Whoa, they like.
What's up, y'all? This is Relly, back with another video. Yes, and today we have to talk about the Andre Drummond rumors because now we have officially made up our mind and we've made the decision that we are going to sit Andre Drummond because we are going to trade him. But before we get into that, I need y'all to smash that subscribe button. And if you are already subscribed to my channel, share it to somebody who ain't subscribed because we are still on that grind. And with y'all, I know I can get there. But with all that being said, we have to talk about these Andre Drummond trade rumors. And this is exactly why y'all should join my Discord, because my admins has been doing a brilliant job making sure we are up to date on all the news, the speculations, and rumors, right? And the admins, based off of the post they've been showing, we've understood for the past couple weeks the Cleveland Cavaliers has been moving in a certain direction that was indicating that they was positioning themselves in order to trade Andre Drummond. Now, today, we've officially know by Woj and Sham that Kobe Altman has already talked to Andre Drummond and his agent saying, hey, we're not going to play you this coming forward because we're trying to get you on another team. And both sides has completely agreed on the resolution. So now we have to move forward. And the two sides has already moved forward. Kobe Altman has moved forward. Andre Drummond and the agent has moved forward. And I think a lot of us was kind of seeing this direction happening, especially when they started it off with the Jared Allen and Andre Drummond starting. I think they did that really to see who had the better impact between the two, or who had an impact that was feasible for the team, right? Then when they tested that out, they was like, all right, let's try Jared Allen as a starter by himself, and let's see how this going forward. And they like what they see. So now they're truly ready to move forward from Andre Drummond. And I kind of seen that coming too, because let's be real, when you have a player like Andre Drummond who's a free agent this summer, who's not a restricted free agent, right? He's not a restricted free agent, which means he can leave your team for absolutely nothing. Kobe Altman is trying to make sure he has some resources for the future. And the only way to do that is to trade a player that does not have a guaranteed contract for the future. Want to join a community of people who likes to debate and post memes and news about basketball? Well, join my Discord and join the grind season. Let's build a community of passionate NBA fans. The link will be down in the description box below. See you there. And immediately after we got confirmation that Andre Drummond was in the trade block, we got rumors that Andre Drummond could very well get traded to the Toronto Raptors. Now, do I see that? I see that, but it depends on the packages they have rumored. And I'm pretty sure those packages is going to be leaked out, as the days go by. And I already got people in our Discord as we speak trying to make packages that's realistic based off of the speculation, the rumors, and who's on trade talks in terms of the Toronto Raptors. So, like I said before, and like the Discord advertisement I had, y'all should very well join our Discord. This is a very exciting day for all Cleveland Cavaliers fans. Why? Because the Cleveland Cavaliers and Kobe Altman has given us one of the clearest indications of what the direction is for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And they've clearly showed us who they have faith in the future, right? They've showed us because they're trading Andre Drummond, they have faith in Colin Sexton. They have faith in Darius Garland, Isaac Okoro, Dylan Windler, Lamar Stevens, Jared Allen. They have faith in their young guys' development. And because they have faith in the young guys' development, they are willing to trade players like Andre Drummond to get more players to fit the need of those young stars in the making. And why that's very important, because they believe if they develop right in the right system, they could potentially be a squad that can make a playoff run in the East, right? And people who watch my channel for a while understand that I believe the Cleveland Cavaliers was going to do that even this season, right? And I still believe that. But it is still some things we're going to have to recognize and try to rectify. And one of those has to be shooting, right? We have to find out who's out there in the market that we can get that has the ability to shoot the ball at a very efficient clip, right? And I know that is very, very hard, especially when most shooters wants to be on teams that's finals contenders, right? Case in point would be JJ Redick. I said JJ Redick would be a piece we could potentially get on Cleveland, but if you look at where he said he wants to go, he said the Knicks and the Brooklyn Nets. Let's be real, he don't want to go to the Knicks. He wants to go to the Nets, where he will actually have a chance to win an NBA championship, right? Shooters want to go to who's the hot team, right? And it's no problem with that, but that's how it is. So the best way for us to potentially get shooters is via trade, or we have to draft them, right? Which means now we have to really look at who's out there, and then we have to build those shooters, because right now we technically have one on our roster, but we have to develop him, right? And one of them is Dylan Windler, right? Dylan Windler could very well be a Joe Harris, who I constantly compare him to, alongside with Cedi Osman, if Cedi Osman could eventually get his consistency intact, right? And then we have two shooters right there. Yes, we still have to get more. Don't get me wrong. Don't sit here and think that I'm saying two shooters is enough to figure out the problem. Absolutely not. But we're just going to have to figure out who is those pieces that works well with the talent we have right now, right? And that's what Kobe Altman is doing, right? This is what Kobe Altman has been doing since the beginning of the season when he first got JaVale McGee. Then he got Jared Allen and Tayshaun Prince, right? And that move was another great move. Why? Because, yes, we got Jared Allen, a young center who, if developed, could be very, very great for Colin Sexton, Darius Garland, Dylan Windler, Lamar Stevens, and all the others. But then he got Tayshaun Prince, who is a 3-and-D guy. He can hit some threes, and he can play some defense when we need him, while he also has an attitude about him where he's not going to let us get punked. You get what I'm saying? And these are the type of players you have to get when you understand our roster is trying to head in a direction where we can be in playoff position, right? And you need players like Tayshaun Prince, who got attitude, who knows he can be a consistent player, and he understands his role. He's never been a player where he's trying to battle with the stars. No, he understands that he might not be the star, right? It might be games where he plays like a star, but he's not the face or the star of the organization. And because he understands that, he's going to excel at whatever he has to do, because he's a player that's trying to win games. And those are the players you need with young players, because they do not try to do too much. They try to do what's needed for the roster, and you gotta love it. And Kobe Altman is understanding that point very well. So down in the comments below, let me know. Do you think trading Andre Drummond is the right move? Do you think trading Andre Drummond is a long-term solution? Or do y'all think we should look for other trades to build around Andre Drummond? And for more amazing content, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you can be a part of the grind. And with that being said, go.
Hey. Motivated all about cash flow, ran it up and ran out of excuses. In the field and we turned into hoopers. For the clip like bonds we shoot. Just like some soldiers we trooping. Step back three, we hooping. We on house, just like Fortnite.